And I should be live. Welcome anyone that's seeing this in the future. My name is Russian Jugger or Yuger, whatever you please. And today I figured I'd do a bit of credit farming, seeing as, I'm down to 1.6 mil credits, and, definitely gotta have more than that in Warframe once you get towards the end game era. But I figured today I'd also show off my go-to build for whenever I do credit farming on the index on Neptune. And really the only two main things when it comes to my build that's important is my Rhino Prime and my Kuva Bramma. I use Rhino Prime both for the Iron Skin ability, so that I am insulated from all the damage that people can do to me, especially once you get really low health based on how many of the things that you pick up from the enemies. And also for his passive, where he will not be knocked down. Oh, wait, never mind, that's not his passive. But either way, Rhino can't be knocked down from shockwaves, so. And with the Kuva Bramma, if you shoot too close to you, you will knock yourself down. And by using Rhino Prime, you can negate that. You can kind of ignore these two weapons there. They'll be just kind of sitting there to gain the extra XP and the Kuva Bramma whenever I run out, or the Kuva Rock whenever I run out of ammo with the Bramma. But without further ado, let's get into it. So then, for anyone that doesn't know, once you get to Neptune, there's this this mission type called the Index. If you do this, make sure I'm on public, you can get a shit ton of credits just by staying in there 1 to 2 missions and then leaving. And then just rinse and repeat over and over and over and over. You'll get a bunch of credits. As per usual, doing it on public, trying to get more affinity as well as hopefully a bit of added assistance. If you are watching the playback of this, it probably looks like it's in 720p, and that's because it is. I don't quite have the setup in order to do a 1080p, but that should be coming soon. But until then, this is the kind of videos I have to upload, unfortunately. Stream-wise, though, it should be streaming in 1080. I need to go get some energy. There we go. Alright, where are some guys to shoot? Where in the world are the enemies? Interesting.
Points in the open. Carnage. Points everywhere. Wonderful.
Wonderful. He sounds like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo when he says that.
Points in the open.
And that's basically all you do. Cause a nuke right underneath your feet, and you'll walk out completely unscathed, and they will be dead. As long as you can actually find the enemies, that is.
Capitalization's trending up.
Normally it's not this hard to find the enemies. Where in the world? There.
Points in the open.
Thought I seen someone go this way. Oh, well.
Broker down. Holding lots of
Oh wait, that's not me.
and thrilling.
He distracted me. How dare he? Or is that a friendly? Oh, that is a friendly. Okay. You can never tell if it's one of the enemies that actually disguises as a character or a player, or if it's actually just an NPC friendly. If you've been paying attention, you'll notice that my health has been going down every single time I pick up one of the things that the enemies drop. And that's also another reason why I use Rhino, is because by just throwing up the iron skin, I no longer have to worry about my health, so long as my iron skin stays up. I have to just make sure it stays up by glancing down at the bottom to make sure that my iron skin number is not too low. If it starts to get near around 20 to 15 or even less, then definitely want to bank. It's not worth just dropping all those points, especially because I like to go up a decent amount of points before I actually bank. Although it looks like I might as well bank right now, since we have 69 to 75. I'm gonna go do that. In the meantime, bop. And there we go. More? Yes. It's always nice if you can get a good squad up with this. Unfortunately, with the recent nerf to the Kuva Bramma, you really don't have jack shit for ammo in your reserves, which is quite unfortunate. I don't know why they needed to bring it down so far. Kind of feels like they just nuked the weapon itself. But I'm not too sure if they actually mess with the damage of the weapon at all. It does feel a little weaker than I remember it to be, but hard to say. I haven't actually, like, looked up the patch notes or anything, so might actually say in there the numbers that they changed. Enemies, where are you? There you are. Not a care in the world, just nuking the enemies right in front of me. Is there a guy over there? Oh, there's one of those. Ah. Oh, those things drop. I didn't even actually know that those things dropped points. I need more ammo. Hello. Oh, 2 for 1. I'll take it. They grabbed the other guys? Must have. Go back through here. I'm gonna go to the other side.
Index points up for grabs.
Oh my. I'll take it.
Points in the open.
Okay, that's just the celestial twin. Hello? What? Why can't I use my weapon? Am I out of ammo? What just happened there? Oh, I am out of ammo. How many am I up to? 12? I'll go longer. I think a teammate yoinked that one. Get me more ammo. It gets so hard to see where people are once you get all these things flying around you. Yeah. See how many bonus banking points I can get by getting up to 15. Okay, friendly Spectre. That yoinked my coin. Everyone die. Everyone die. Okay, move for shit. Ooh, +8. So, you know, that's why you want to do it this method, too. Get so many damn points. Just by hoarding them. And instantly done. Now I'm down to do more if they are. Hell yeah. Yoink and yoink. The index is up. I think this is the point where all the traps start getting into play. It might get a bit more hairy now once you get up to round 3. If you're doing this solo, then you definitely want to go up to round 2 and then leave if you can. From here on out is where it does get a bit more difficult. Enemies have more abilities, and every so often the environment will also be fighting you. Okay then. Get more ammo. And over here. Did he shoot at me? Where is he? Oh. Thank you. I'll go check over here. Where are you, enemies? I hear you. Maybe, potentially. Not too sure. Where in the hell? Oh, oh, that's the Celestial Twin. Enemies, where the fuck you go? Zanuka. Or a form of Zanuka. Yeah, that melee weapon is doo-doo. It's definitely feel like they nerf more than just the ammo count on this thing. What is going on? That teammate has a lot. gonna bank to keep the timer going.
Dramatic.
Enemies, hello. Sometimes it feels like the enemies are just non-stop onslaughting you, and then other times just can't find shit for enemies. Is that one? Hello. Come back here. Where are you going? Oh, he's banking.
Points up for grabs.
Come on.
Index points up for grabs.
Where are you? Oh, I hear someone. I think at this point, since the teammates are getting so many of the tags, I'm gonna start supporting them and getting the tags rather than going for them myself. Where'd he go? Oh, he died. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I got him though.
Bucket load of index points. Will they make it to the ball? Broker down.
Need a point.
What a transaction.
30 points. Hell yeah. Good thing I was there to grab the points when he died. Oh yeah. Definitely nerfed the Bramma.
Hostile market for annual corp.
Unfortunate, but it was amazing prior to this patch. So I mean, it's kind of, I mean, you kind of seen it coming. So weapons that perform incredibly well don't tend to stay incredibly good for too long in Warframe, unfortunately. It's like right now I'm worried that the Corinth Prime is gonna get a nerf pretty soon here. That thing is absolutely amazing. Just the fact that you can choose when to fire off the burst round is amazing. No longer is it limited to a certain range and then it explodes. It's you choose when to explode it, which does mean that you can explode it right on top of you practically. Let me get up. There we go. So yeah, so long as you have iron skin on, you won't be knocked back from this. Here you go. Oh. Huh. I don't know where that guy went. So tanky. Here's some more ammo. Sweet. So yeah, that's my go-to build for farming out credits in Warframe. There are some other missions that you can do prior to Neptune to get some get some credits, but if you do have Neptune unlocked, then definitely do a beeline to the index in order to get a shit ton of credits. Look at that already. It just bumped me up 1 million from one run. Going to tier 3, obviously, but you can really shorten that down by just doing 1 or 2 runs, leaving, and then going directly back in, and just that will make it way shorter. So, but thank you for anyone that tuned in, and thank you for anyone that will tune into this in the future. See ya.